US President-elect Donald Trump's stance on the Russia-Ukraine war has been raising alarms, and especially in Kyiv. But Trump's allies are already batting for him as a potential peacemaker. Italy's Deputy Prime Minister Matteo Salvini recently proposed that Trump be awarded the Nobel Peace Prize if he can successfully end the Russia-Ukraine war, which has been going on since 2022. Salvini claims such a resolution would save lives and provide a calmer future. Brian Lanza, a former advisor to President-elect Donald Trump, says the incoming administration will focus on achieving peace in Ukraine rather than enabling the country to gain back territory occupied by Russia. Now, the Biden administration is racing against the clock to send as much military aid as possible to Ukraine before Donald Trump assumes office in January 2025. We're about 70 days before Trump comes into the Oval Office. Now, a move, aimed to boost Ukraine's defenses against Russia in the ongoing war. Officials in the Biden administration expect that Trump will curtail arms shipments to Ukraine on taking over as president as part of an effort to lead Kyiv and Moscow to the negotiating table. Officials, however, have raised the alarms about the strain of these supplies, which could place already stretched US military reserves. The officials have expressed concerns about the air defense systems, with the Pentagon sending more than 500 interceptors, including systems like Patriot missile systems, to Ukraine. Ukraine's need for more sophisticated weapons, including the Army tactical missile systems or ATACMS, is also a point of contention. Ukrainian leaders argue that the long-range missiles could strike deep behind the Russian lines. Now, that is something that Ukraine has been yearning for. Permission from the US to use long-range weapons and target deep inside Russia, which has not come along till now. Meanwhile, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky is stepping up his calls for increased European and US support. During a recent address, he warned that Russia's ongoing missile and drone attacks demand a stronger air defense system. Ukraine is working with over 800 companies to produce weapons locally.
Sadly, this week has brought to Ukraine brutal Russian strikes on Kharkiv, the Donetsk region, the Sumy region and Odessa, Zaporizhia. In fact, drone strikes occur on a daily basis, missile strikes too. Here in Europe, on the continent, there are enough air defense systems that can ensure a truly effective defense for Ukraine. And this is beyond understanding when air defense systems are just standing there, standing idle, when each system can save hundreds or even thousands of lives.
The EU's foreign policy chief, Josep Borrell, recently visited Kyiv, assuring Ukraine that Europe's support will remain steadfast. US President-elect Donald Trump has said in the past that he would end the war in Ukraine within 24 hours of taking over as president. He previously suggested that Ukraine might need to cede territory to Russia in exchange for peace. Is that a compromise worth making? That depends. Now, it remains to be seen whether he maintains the same stance when he is in office as he did when he was out of it.